How's it? Sean from Combat Simulations. Today we're going to do the Naval Academy, the tutorial, one of the tutorial missions. We're going to do the navigation first for this video. So before we get started, please subscribe to my channel. It's free. And also leave comments and suggestions. And watch my videos and like them and share them. Helps me a lot. Yeah, I promise you. So we're going to do navigation in this video. Then we're going to do naval artillery and flak artillery and torpedoes. And that's a simulation of an actual convoy attack. Now I'm useless at it. I'm so rusty at it. I've been practicing a few times now and I'm battling to get it. But this is before we do any missions, we're going to complete this. And we're going to do the exam and see if we can complete it. And when we've done the exam complete, then we'll play on with the missions. But I'm going to battle with this thing until I get it right. It's not easy. So let's start with the we haven't written any exam for it yet. There's my name, Fitzgerald, Lieutenant ZS Fitzgerald. Let's do the navigation. So the first thing we must do is let's view the tutorial. So let's view the tutorial.
This tutorial presents the basic navigation controls in Silent Hunter 3. The main game interface includes the stations, the officer panel, the message panel,
bearing 206, medium range,
and the basic submarine controls. The leftmost dial represents the speed telegraph. This dial allows easy control of the U-boat speed using preset speed steps. The message panel will give feedback on any order on the dials. Below each dial, there is a numeric representation of the current order. The middle dial represents a compass. This dial allows easy control of the U-boat direction. Left-clicking on the exterior disc will turn the U-boat in the selected direction. The external disc is a representation of the cardinal points of the compass. The internal disc represents the U-boat position. Below each dial, there is a switch button. For example, pressing the switch under the speed telegraph will bring up the knot meter. This is an alternate speed dial, representing speed in knots. This dial allows finer control on the speed of the submarine. The alternate dial for direction is the rudder dial. This dial will allow finer direction control by setting the rudders left or right for larger or tighter turns. To end a turn when using rudder control, you must set the rudder to 0 manually. The rightmost dial represents the depth dial. This dial allows easy control of the U-boat depth up to 25 meters. Note that when the camera is on the bridge view and a dive is ordered, the camera will automatically switch to command room view. Always remember that dive maneuver takes time. Some U-boat types dive faster than others. The alternate dial for depth is a meter for depth navigation. This dial allows you control up to the maximum safe depth of the U-boat. The officers have a number of specific options. For example, the chief engineer gives access to emergency maneuvers like crash dive or blow ballast. Ordering a blow ballast maneuver will bring the U-boat to surface in the fastest way possible. This concludes the basic navigation controls tutorial.
Okay, so let's go back. Alright, so let's just read what we're going to do the exam. So let's just read what let's do this properly. We do this properly and then we can manage the U-boat properly. Not try. So we're gonna learn like the U-boat commanders used to. Technical manual. Speed control. To control the speed of the U-boat, you may use the speed telegraph dial. Lower right hand side of the interface, the leftmost dial. You can left click anywhere on the marked dial. The chief engineer officer will automatically set the engines according to your selection. On the left-hand side of the speed telegraph dial, there are speed steps for moving ahead. On the right-hand side of the speed telegraph dial, there are speed steps for moving backwards. Okay, fair enough. So in the middle part of the speed telegraph is the all stop command. You can use the following shortcuts to control the speed steps back, quote key, all stop. So yeah, the numbers 1 to 9. So 9 is back full emergency, 8 is back full, and just down to we get back slow and then ahead slow, and so these numbers here. All right. Alternatively, you can select the speed of your U-boat by using the knot meter dial. To display the knot meter dial, press the switch button below the speed telegraph dial. The knot meter allows you to select speed in knots, while the speed telegraph allows you only presets of speed. The knot meter allows fine control of the speed. Direction control. To control the direction of the U-boat, you may use this compass dial. Lower right side of interface, middle dial. You can left click on the outer disc of the compass dial to dial the new direction for your U-boat. The compass will allow you to turn the boat towards a direction and continue in that direction. Alright. Alternatively, you can control the direction using the rudder dial. To display the rudder dial, you would press the switch below the compass dial. You use the rudder dial. Left click anywhere in the marked area. The chief engineer will automatically set the rudder position according to your selection. To move straight, you must select 0 degrees. That's the upper middle right side of the rudder dial. So that's in the middle, right? You can use the following shortcuts to control a dial: left square brackets, full rudder left, right square brackets, full rudder right. Apostrophe rudder amidships, turn the rudder to neutral position. While the rudder allows to turn the boat left of the right sharper or slower, using the compass will turn the boat towards the direction and continue that direction. So basically the rudder dial makes you can turn infinitely. So if you press it on the right very far port, it'll just turn around in a circle. But whereas you on the compass, if you select a direction, it'll go to that and continue onwards. Yeah. So that's nice for when you're under pressure. Yeah, you're getting depth charges. You would use the rudder bar dial to get around. Okay, to control the depth of the U-boat, you may use the depth dial. That's a lower right-hand side of interface, the rightmost dial. You can left click anywhere in the marked area. The chief engineer officer will automatically set the depth according to your selection. Using the depth dial, you can dive up to 25 meters. Each marking represents 1 meter of depth. You can also use the following shortcuts to set the various depths: S key for surface, A for maintain the current depth, D for dive, and P for periscope. Most important keys. Okay, alternatively, you can select the depth by using the high depth dial. To display the high depth dial, you press the switch below the depth dial. Now, use the high depth dial. You can dive to a maximum test depth according to your U-boat type. Each marking represents 10 meters of depth. While the depth dial allows you fine control for shallower depths, the high depth dial allows you to control the diving to the limits of your U-boat endurance. Alright, let's start. And we must read this out, but it's... Lieutenant, to graduate this navigation exam, you must demonstrate you've mastered surface navigation and diving procedures. We didn't get there. So let's look around this. It's like I always like to look outside. Okay. Where is that? Okay, that is there. No. Okay, so we basically... Yeah. Now you must watch, yeah? Because this there is... You see, you got to watch this. You see the position of your U-boat is pointing this way. So here's like east. That's what he's pointing. This shows you where your U-boat is pointing, not where. It's not like north, south, and you got to just get your head around there. So You can't. You would naturally, if you were going to go, if you're going to point this thing to go southeast, you go there, click, and it's not heading southeast. Southeast is there. So you got to watch. This is a very important thing I had to learn initially in the beginning. I was pressing the dials all over the place. Okay, so we're going to. Oh no! First of all, we need to read this thing. Okay, enter the channel southeast, southeast, incomplete. Navigate through the channel, incomplete. Dive to periscope depth and navigate underwater, incomplete. Navigate submerged towards south at 25 meters. So that means we obviously have to dive to 25 meters. And the briefing: to graduate this navigation exam, you must demonstrate you have mastered the surface navigation and the diving procedures. First, you must turn the U-boat towards south-southeast from your starting position and enter the narrow channel at a head standard. See, that thing doesn't tell us here head standard. This doesn't tell us head standard. So you got to read this, everything. You got to read everything. At a head standard, that means the speed we're going to go. Use the compass to head in the right direction. Your progress will be monitored. Follow closely the instructions in the radio message to complete your exercise. To graduate your navigation course, you must execute all orders. You will receive by radio. Okay, so everything is by radio. We must. Okay, so let's do this. Okay, so southeast. There's southeast about there.
Yes, sir. New course.
And we're gonna
1, 3, 2. Yes, sir. Ahead full.
No, we're gonna ahead standard.
Yes, sir. Ahead standard.
So we need to go about there.
Yes, sir.
See, watch that now.
Course 1, 3, 9.
And we got to go through here, obviously, through this here. There we go. See, very important this. There we go. So we're heading down here. Alternatively, we can use the plot course thing, which is a visual indication. So we're going down there. All right. So that's right. Okay. So I'm just gonna watch that. Let's see where we're going outside. Ah, there we go. What are we heading at? 12 knots. Okay, good. Just keep an eye on this because you watch the map, otherwise you're gonna get. We can speed this up. Let's just get it speeded up. It didn't tell us to dive, did it?
New message received.
Okay, into the channel. Okay, so now we must read this message. Okay, so let's pick it. Wait. I want to see with that thing there. Okay, what's the new message? Navigate through the narrow channel at a head full speed, which I'm doing at the moment, towards southeast, which you've done. Left click on the interface compass on the lower right hand side of the game screen to change the selection. Okay, so I'm doing that. I'm navigating at SS at a head full. Oh, a head full.
Yes, sir. Ahead full.
Did he say a head full? Did he say a head full? What's this? At a head full. Okay, so he said a head full. Okay, so we got to make sure we do that at a head full. Yeah, and we're going through there, which is great. We're gonna miss anything. We didn't. Just make sure. We gotta watch out this damn thing. Okay. There we go. Okay, so we can speed this up.
New message received.
New message received. Okay. So what's a new message received? What's the next message? Now, read this carefully. To continue to head southeast from the channel. Dive at periscope depth and move at a head flank. So we must go to periscope depth, so we can periscope depth and we can. A head flank. Okay. And let's just see what the messages said here.
On
So
all
that
briefing.
that is complete.
Reporting.
Alright, brilliant.
Yes, sir. Periscope depth.
Now let's get the periscope there. I think that's 25. I think. No, periscope. Yeah, no, that's at the end here. Navigate submerged towards south
Current
at.
depth 10.
It's coming down this way. Alright. So we're underwater now.
Yes, sir. Periscope depth.
Ah.
Yes, sir. New course 1.
Just changing the. Just so that I don't want to go into this place over here. This land here. Oh no, he's
Yes,
going
sir.
more.
New course 1.
Oh, you gotta watch. You see how this is turning here? Yeah, okay, that's more like it. Yeah, that was turning in. So I went more this way and it was turning in closer to south. See, south is there. So you want to just stay there at south. We are heading flank, eh? Go save and move head flank. Okay, so that is going head flank. Go. Speed this up a bit.
Yes,
New
sir.
message received.
Okay. So finally we got another
New
message.
course 154.
Okay, so let's just see what the... There's a radio. Okay, so we got the message here. Maintain depth and course, which we did. And then we need this one. Head south and dive to 25 meters. Use the interface depth meter in the lower right hand side of the game screen. Okay, so we're 25 meters and we must head south and dive at 25 meters. Okay, so head south. Now we must go south, right? Oh, where's the south?
Yes, sir. New course 1.
And we must get there's the
New
depth.
course 179. Yes, sir. New
Let's
depth
get-
25.
How's this thing looking here? Okay, so we've completed all this. We just must add 25. Okay. Let's make sure we get south.
Yes, sir. New course 17.
Oh, and then we must go down to 25. Okay, so that's going south. See, we go, what's it? This is pointing where you're heading.
Depth 20. Yes, sir. New depth 25.
Alright. And we're ahead. No, we're head flank, right? That's what it wanted us to do. Yeah. How's the sounds in this thing, eh? The creaking of the water and the ballast tanks and all that. Just want to see that. Was a head full, eh? Okay, not there. Maintain depth and whatever. What was the depth? A head flank. Oh, it said that move a head flank. Okay, good. Right. Now we can speed this up, yeah? Oh, where's my mouse? Come on.
New message received.
Okay, so we finally got the new message. Now we're down to 1. Okay, once at the surface, you've successfully completed the mission. Once at the surface, congratulations, Lieutenant. Okay, so let's just see. We must do surface the boat. Yeah. Okay, so he's completed. That's a briefing. We've done all that. So we're gonna surface now. Surface the boat.
Yes,
S.
sir. Surface the boat.
And we will.
Yes, sir. New depth, 0.
Okay, let's get that thing done. Oh, it's not surfaced yet.
Yes, sir. New depth, 0. Yes, sir. Ahead full.
Okay, so we surfaced the boat. Let me just see. Let's put a oak on the
New
watch
message
there.
received.
Okay, new message received. Let's see what the new message is. Fuck, I'm getting used to this. Okay, here's the officer. What's the new message? Surface the U-boat with the S key, which I did already. Surface the U-boat with the S key. Okay, so I've done that. Let's look at the orders here. Okay, so I've completed the mission now. Is there anything?
Yes, sir.
Let's just bring it a bit
Ahead
slower
1/3.
and see. Yeah, okay, that's it. I've surfaced the boat. Is that right? I can't go any. That's as far as I can go. It
New
can't
depth, 0.
surface. Let me just surface the boat.
Yes, sir. Surface the boat.
Okay, so let's just see if I can get any surface. I think that's it. I think I've finished the mission. There's not any more. I put it at a blank. We'll
Yes, sir. Ahead 1/3.
we'll go 1/3. Let's just check everything's done over here. Completed, yeah. Let's just look at the no, that's a sonar guy. Where's the radar guy? There. Let's just get the. Let's make sure we got. Okay, so we did surface the boat. Surface U-boat at shortcuts. That can't go any higher than that. I think we finished. Ah, okay. Send contact report. And he's not going to go. So I think we're finished. Yeah, I think this is done. All right. Yeah, we got. He's not coming back now. He's telling us. We've surfaced the boat, and we've. That's what he said. Surface the boat to complete the mission. All right. Well, I'm going to abandon it because it's. I mean, it's complete. So I'll say yes. All right. Enter the channel at south-southeast. Complete. Navigate through the channel. Complete. Dive to periscope depth and navigate underwater. Complete. Navigate submerged towards south at 25 meters. Complete. Was there anything else here? And that was it. Alright, return to base. Ah, okay, there it is. There it is. I finished it. Excellent. So the next one's going to be this naval artillery. And then flak artillery and torpedoes. Shit. Ah, we did it. Excellent. 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 Okay, so yeah, so Sean from Combat Simulations, please subscribe to my channel, it's free, and also leave comments and suggestions, and like my videos and share them, helps me a lot, I promise you, helps me a lot. And I'm going to be doing all these tutorials, missions, and I'm going to do these until I get it right, until I know how to shoot the torpedoes and all this stuff. Because this one here is an actual convoy attack. This is just that one where I did the overview where I was shooting the torpedoes, but this is an actual convoy attack, and you've got to pass this, otherwise you're not ready. Alright, so I'm going to be doing all those videos. Alright, until our next tutorial mission on naval artillery, good day on you.